Hello, Maurieo Vlogs, number 312, ANZUS Debrief. Hello, welcome. Well, debrief on the ANZUS live stream last night with Yankees and WT. I thought it went very well. I certainly enjoyed it, and I watched it afterwards, and yeah, I thought it was reasonably entertaining. And I really want to thank a number of the people that dropped in. I thanked them all at the time, but and some of them I'd have to go and re-watch it to remember the names. But they all came in and contributed a little bit. Works Hard was there. Someone duo and various other people along the way that we didn't get a record of the chat, unfortunately. But yeah, everyone came in and contributed and asked questions and things like that, and stayed and liked. So it was really good, and I really want to thank everybody that dropped into the live stream. I think it certainly went through a wide range of topics, from the school shooting to arms in America. We discussed ham radios, all manner of things. It bounced along pretty well, and I think at 2 hours it was pretty reasonable. Now, my biggest critic, my wife, was unable to watch it. She'd gone to bed, but she watched the video afterwards, and usually she just skips through them, but she watched the entire thing in its entirety. So that's a pretty good recommendation when she watches a video from beginning to end. It's caught her attention. So yeah, I was very pleased with it. Obviously, there was some areas that I'd like to improve, mostly along the way of how it operates. I have today been trying to get the OBS software to live stream, and there's just doesn't seem to be enough bandwidth. I only have about 1 kilobit upload speed, and it's just not enough to get a good stream going. I probably need more than that. So I'm waiting for fibre to come to the door, so hopefully that will improve my upload speeds and enable live streaming. I have had a few ideas as to how I might be able to still use the Google Hangouts, which seems to have enough bandwidth, but at the same time use perhaps the share the screen to the OBS, where I can incorporate the chat and a few other little features and things. So I'm still working on that. Now, down long term, a couple of things came out of the, well, I suppose we could call it the experiment. One is that I would like to do it again, but I think it would probably be better done as a monthly thing, once every month, rather than, every week or something like that. So I'm going to sort of work on that basis and probably fire up Steroid Dad next weekend. But what I would like to do is do some live interviews with other YouTubers, and just using the Google Hangouts and just getting people to explain where various aspects of their YouTube channel or their life or that sort of thing. So if you're up for an interview, a live interview, that would be awesome. It can either, we can do it live. We'd have to do it live, and then obviously it would be available afterwards. So if you're a fellow YouTuber and you're up for to be interviewed by Maurieo, we can maybe discuss terms and see how we go. Now, the background to today's the background here, which is going to be the same background in the next slot in the next scene. Or this is it here. So the question is, what is this ship, and what's the name of this ship? Now this is the first American ship, military American ship, to visit New Zealand in 30 years. The ANZUS Treaty was sort of held in abeyance or what have you, because New Zealand refused to let nuclear ships into its waters, and the US would neither confirm nor deny that a ship was nuclear powered or had nuclear warheads on it. Now this particular ship, they neither confirmed nor denied that was the case. However, our Prime Minister John Key was satisfied that it met our requirements in that regard. So a bit of a sort of a compromise. So this is the first ship in 30 years to visit New Zealand, and it actually was intended to come here, but I think its visit coincided with the Kaikoura earthquakes, and so rather than coming into Wellington Harbour for its planned visit, I think it went down to Kaikoura and provided aid to the victims of the earthquake, along with some other ships as well. So the name of this ship here that did a mighty job during our Kaikoura earthquakes, and it's an American ship. So if you can work out the name, you've got the number there, obviously, number 102. So it shouldn't be too hard to find it out or look it up in the newspapers and things like that. So speaking of looking things up and in the Hall of Fame, this one here was Who Is This? And this is Scar from the Lion King movie, and he sings a song called Be Prepared, which was the topic of vlog number 311, Prepared. So Hazel Uray opened the bidding by indicating that it was the bad guy from Lion King. So well done, Hazel, but unfortunately we wanted just a little bit more information than that. So Moz, our movie buff and reviewer, came through with the full requirements there, that it was Scar from the Lion King singing Be Prepared. So well done, Moz, but ably assisted by Hazel. Thanks, Hazel. Thanks for your support. We appreciate that. And so there it is. We get to the end of another vlog. We'll just have a look back at today's, we can see it there, but we'll put it in there in a nice clear view, the name of this ship here. Thanks to everybody who's commenting, subscribing, especially those people who popped into the live stream last night. Really appreciated it. Awesome. And some really good questions and comments and things like that. Just made it an interesting 2 hours, and obviously held the interest of my greatest critic, my wife. So yeah, well done everybody. Cheers. See you